What a delight. Billboard's Hot 100 September 1970 yields an early single by Ronnie Milsap. Ronnie Milsap, who became famous on the country charts later on with songs like It Was Almost Like a Song, Smoky Mountain Rain, Any Day Now, that Chuck Jackson song that he redid. Of course, Stranger in My House, which came out back in 1983. Ronnie Milsap, a country crossover artist. But now we're in 1970. We're entering the fall of 1970. We got this Lost 45 by Ronnie Milsap. It is at number, let me bring it up for you. It debuts at number 98 on Billboard's Hot 100. No, I take that back. It debuted at number 100. It's up to number 98. Week of September 19th, 1970 by Ronnie Milsap. To put all this in perspective, some of the big hits that week, Make It With You by Bread, Cracklin' Rosie by Neil Diamond, Snowbird by Anne Murray, I Know I'm Losing You by Rare Earth from Motown, Groovy Situation by Gene Chandler, which was a big comeback hit for him back in the fall 1970. But let's get to this Ronnie Milsap record. I want to talk to you about that. Loving You is a Natural Thing. This is more of a kind of a rock and roll song than a country record. Check out that bluesy guitar in this record. This kind of shows you the versatility of Ronnie Milsap from North Carolina. His first single was called Total Disaster. It was in 1963. Came sort of a hit in the Atlanta area, local hit. He signed with Skepta Records in 1965. He had about 8 or 9 singles, didn't do much of anything, but he had one that actually made top 20 on R&B, and it was called Never Had It So Good. It was written by Ashford and Simpson. Top 20 on R&B. Guess what the B-side of that record was? Let's Go Get Stoned, the B-side. Ronnie Milsap did it. But it was Ray Charles who took that B-side, and it became a million seller for Ray Charles. 1966, 1967, Let's Go Get Stoned. Might have been a little later than that. It gets interesting here. Well, this whole thing is interesting. Ronnie Milsap, he went to Memphis. He worked for Chips Moman, the legendary producer Chips Moman at the American Sound Studio in Memphis, Tennessee. Chips Moman founded that studio, working with people like Carla Thomas, B.J. Thomas, the Box Tops, Elvis, producing Suspicious Minds. As a matter of fact, Ronnie Milsap, he played on sessions. He was a session musician playing on Don't Cry Daddy by Elvis. That was in 1969. And there was Kentucky Rain. He played on that session by Elvis, 1970, a song written by Eddie Rabbitt. And then he had this minor hit. Ronnie Milsap had this minor hit. Loving You is a Natural Thing. That's it. It went to it peaked at number 87. That's it. On Billboard's Hot 100 for only 3 weeks. But it got him on. It got him on the Hot 100. Released his first album in 1971, self-titled. Ronnie Milsap, he's on his way. Billboard's Hot 100, September 19th, 1970. It's Ronnie Milsap. Brought to you by Mr. DJ.